don't know, Fry. For the first time in my life, I feel like I've stolen enough.
Bender, snap out of it.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Let's go. I love stealing. I love taking things.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing. So Battlefield REDSEC came out, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. The gunplay is smooth and responsive, and the gun upgrade system is unique, easy to understand, and gives the player choice in how they want to improve their weapon. Instead of having set attachments, which can be cumbersome and time consuming, choices are streamlined between two pathways, making it quick and easy to decide. To not make it a carbon copy of Warzone, there are no loadout drops, and instead there are weapon drops where you can find the custom weapons you have made in class. Also, the perk system is different from Warzone, as you don't pick them up from the ground. Instead, as you play the game, complete mission objectives, kill enemies and open chests, you gain XP, which helps you unlock the perks that your class had to start with. This is a good change of pace from other Battle Royale games, as it can help remove the luck and RNG that they can have, instead of being lucky with the chest that may house F-tier items. If you play the game, you will get perks that your character had equipped. In addition, gaining perks via gameplay encourages a more active style of gameplay over being passive, so people who actively go out in the field and take on dangerous activities will be rewarded over people who camp all day. The missions you can do within a round are fun and give you something to do in between firefights, so downtime in between shootouts isn't as bland. There's also a diverse range of missions, each with unique objectives and rewards. Riskier missions that have a higher time commitment and increase the chance of being found by the enemy have a higher payout and better loot. But there is an issue with vehicles in that they're a tad overpowered. The end game is often devolved into who has a tank and who doesn't.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Keep waiting, bitch.
However, anti-tank equipment like rocket launchers and anti-tank grenades are relatively ubiquitous. However, the ability to destroy tanks makes the engineer the best class, as he always has a rocket launcher at his disposal. In addition, his blowtorch allows you to repair your tank so they can heal and damage heavy armor. However, you have to give props to the developers for trying to make REDSEC unique by adding heavily armored land vehicles that require explosives to destroy rather than small arms fire, by giving you a large number of options in killing them. However, many people are realizing that a significant portion of REDSEC's DNA and skeleton can be derived from Warzone. The missions you can do are similar to the Warzone missions, like the bounty hunt, which gives you rewards and upgrades such as armor and airstrikes. Similar to Warzone, you can equip your own custom weapons via care package drops that are universal to all players. The gunplay is somewhat similar. Fort Linden has a lot of overlap with Verdansk in its map design. Both are city-like maps featuring a downtown area, suburbs, and larger buildings such as museums, which sprawl and have multiple pathways. Open areas such as fields and military bases, which have minimal cover, and skyscrapers, which provide the best view of the entire map. The main difference I can think of is the lack of movement tech that REDSEC has, which I believe is a good thing for casual players, as they don't need to spend hours of their lives learning how to cross the map like a hockey puck on 10 litres of Monster.
£2,500 more.
Think of the fun of assembly.
It's not fun to do this. Your wife leaves you, she's in bed with the milkman, and you're like, oh, where's my front suspension unit?
Killed allies can be respawned via respawn beacons, which gives players an incentive to stay and not go to a new match. But the similarities aren't necessarily bad. COD and Battlefield are modern military shooters, so naturally there would be an overlap in terms of gameplay, gunplay, game objectives, and general feel. In addition, despite the significant changes to Warzone, which have been detrimental to many players, it remains the go-to modern military battle royale. This can be attributed to the intuitive nature of its ideas and systems. The missions you can do give you something to do when you have downtime, which stops the game from feeling stale. Loadouts remove the RNG you have to deal with when looting crates, by giving you access to the weapons that are tailored to your playstyle and gun skill. REDSEC is floating those ideas to demonstrate how fun and intuitive they are when creating a battle royale, as it can help alleviate the fact that RNG can be unfair. Battle royales can be slower paced relative to traditional multiplayer, so having something to do that isn't killing people is a good way to fill in the gaps. Overall, REDSEC is a fun experience. Whilst it's derivative from Warzone in many ways, that's not a bad thing due to how many good ideas Warzone brought to the table, and it still has its own unique spin on weapons, classes, in-game upgrades, and missions. This is Zach, not Zach, signing off. Please remember to like, favorite, and subscribe.